Hi, we're the group 1, Hidden Homelessness.
Hello!
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So, what happened in this project?
Oh yeah. So we have started to research hidden homelessness for our paper. We started with researching on all of the different countries and also by defining our question. So what age group? We decided on 16 to 25 years old, but also we wanted to talk about people who deal with substance use. So we did research on all of these subjects, and then we also went on field visits in the 4 different countries. So I think that's what we did to begin with.
Yeah.
And then we took all of the information to the intensive week and worked on it.
And what were we trying to achieve?
Gain information about the subject.
Getting more information, grow as a group, I guess.
And both learning like from our own country, but also like other countries around.
Yeah.
And we like wanted to find the reason why other people get homeless, and also we wanted to like search and look at what's the solution, what can we do.
Sure. And how was the work divided amongst the group? So some of us did the group visits.
Field visits. So some did the field visits, and like the other ones like tried to start and write the paper.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was decided what was possible in our area. Like some people knew organizations they could interview, and others didn't.
Or it would not be reasonable within the time that we had, or it's not fitting exactly to our research question.
And the people who did the interviews spent more time on writing them up and the findings, and the other guys worked on the introduction and the literature section.
Yeah.
So what, and we're using the Rolf reflection model. So what's the importance of our study?
Well, we wanted to talk about the stigma was for us really important, right? But also I wanted to say something.
Talking about the stigma.
We we wanted to talk about how we actually in theory, like in the research, we really find out a lot about how they want to help people that are homeless, and we feel like that's really strong. But in practice, it's not. There's so much need for so many things, and there's a gap, so it's not working out the way that it could.
We're going to say something? No? What more do we need to know? What more is there to find out?
Now we have all the literature, so it's just to try and get it into the paper and then reflect over what we have and write it down, actually. So that's what we're working on and trying to do.
We're trying to get an answer for the research question.
Yeah. And what have we learned?
We learn a lot about like trying to communicate as a group and doing everything over Teams meetings. It's much better now that we're here together, working as a group. But we learn a lot.
Yeah. I think it's 2 parts. Like one of the parts like is teamwork, work through like teams and work like with people from other countries, because then we see we have like it is different how like our country like handle homelessness and like the laws and what they do. So I think that's really interesting.
And I think the fact that we're all coming from different areas as social workers or social educators or nurses, I think that wasn't a problem at all. We managed to. It wasn't. You wouldn't have known that we had that difference because everyone brought their own experience and knowledge and skills to the group, and there was a lot of shared ideas, shared values, and that wasn't a problem.
Yeah. And it's also a good benefit to see how other countries, like what social workers are doing there and how they are educated.
Yeah. And so the final section, now what do we need to do? How do people feel like they've learned anything? How would they approach another project like this? Or what would they take away from this for working in groups and working with people from different backgrounds and different nationalities? Is there any learning there?
I think first of all, like what we noticed was we talked a lot in the first meetings and didn't get like the information or things down on the paper. So I think I would do that difference.
Yeah, I think that's a really important point, that just jot down all the information. We were really stuck in talking and all of our ideas, and that made it very hard to actually start writing. I think it's also really nice to search for a possibility. And if you work in a like this group dynamic, also in different countries, I think it's really nice if you can make it possible to actually meet and see one another and then start working. I feel like it really helped for us.
And it was great having those social events together and bonding, and then I think it made this work easier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
most definitely.
Week flew by.
Any final comments?
I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. We gotta meet each other.
Yeah. Lovely. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.